Okay, y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. I am in the parking lot of my local library. They had a book sale. Now, those of you that live in Oklahoma know you're kind of in a similar area to me. There's two libraries that are local to me, two small towns that are, one I actually have an address in, and one is very close to me. I'm actually, if we went to public school, our kids would be in that town's school district. And then we have the big city next to us. We are a member of that library too because we have water and power through them. So there's three different libraries we go to library sales to. One, if you're close to me, I will tell you about that. You let me know if you want more information because you can get a bag of kids books for $1.50, and that includes YA if you're a YA reader. But this is the book sale of the town that we're in their school district, and I just got a bunch of stuff for my kids for Christmas in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little haul right now. Sorry I'm losing my voice, and sorry that you're hearing wind sound. That is my air conditioning because I know it's only 9 o'clock something in the morning, but it's already like in the high 80s. And it's the first day of fall tomorrow, y'all. Yay. Actually, it's supposed to have a cold front coming through on the first day of fall for us. Okay, daughter, if you're watching this, get off of YouTube and quit watching. She asked for two things for Christmas. She wanted the second book in the Divergent series and the third book in the Divergent series. So, Insurgent and Allegiant. I was so happy to find those in good condition. This is actually the only thing I picked up for myself. It may end up being something that my daughter wants to read too. It was in the YA section, but this lady recommended it to me. It was $1. It was originally $26, brand new, but it is in like new condition. It's called The Bird King. And so this lady just was like, I already have this. Do you want it? It seems like you really like fantasy here. And so she talked me into it. All right, we had some books in the Warriors series already, so I'm not going to hold them all up because I got several, but the Warriors books about the cats, it's a fantasy series for middle grade age, and I got several of those. So those of you that like Max Lucado, Christian pastor, writes fiction, short stories too, and children's books. This is The Christmas Child, which is a film that I have seen and I think my daughter has seen, so I got this for her so that she could have kind of like a picture book version of that. It is not like a children's book, but then let me know if you know anything about, I like Andrew Clements a lot. His chapter books are great. One of my sons and I just finished one of his books, but this is Benjamin Pratt and the Keepers of the School. I picked up book 1 and book 2. So it sounds interesting. Got a Babysitter's Club graphic novel, the first one, Christie's Great Idea. And then we have not read Anne Frank together as a family, so I picked up this audiobook for $1. And then this is my daughter is past the age where people would think she'd want this type of thing, but she still has she's 14 and like a half now, which means in 7 months from now, she will be able to get her permit. Because when you turn 15, you can get your permit here now. So, but she loves American Girl, so I got her Kirsten's World, 1854, and this is just like, you know, a really cool picture book that shows things from her world and her time. And again, you might think that my youngest is 9, that I don't have kids young enough for this, but we read picture books, especially my youngest, at Christmas time. There are so many picture books that are not necessarily for young children, and even those that are, I feel like at Christmas time it's comforting. So I got Santa's Runaway Elf. It's just like one of those junior classic picture books. I thought that would be silly me thinking like someday the grandkids might even like this. All right, this is I think this is in the Heroes of Olympus series. This is the Mark of Athena, by Rick Riordan. And so I picked that up because my kids are big fans. There are some of them that I feel like are too intense. I have read through a little bit of his stuff, and we won't be getting to. We look at the Greek gods as they were not real. This is just silly fantasy type stuff. Not silly, but fun fantasy type stuff. And then I know nothing about this, so I might have to look into it a little bit more, but I thought about this for my son. The Oddmeyer book 1 is a book about a changeling, and so looking at this cover a little bit more, I'm kind of like, this is by William Ritter. I'm kind of thinking I need to just make sure that it's not too dark and isn't too evil. We talk about evil, good and evil, a lot in books that we read, and it's okay with me if things go evil, but there has to be hope behind it, and it cannot be promoting evil as cool or neat. All right, this is another Warriors book, but I just liked this cover, so I wanted to show you because the cats are illustrated, but it is so realistic that it almost looks like there's a picture of a cat. And then so I got several of those Warriors books. And then I thought this looked really cool. This is Girls of Many Lands, France. Cecile, Gates of Gold by Mary Casanova. And I know there's a Cecile in the American Girls, but this is different. So this is not an American Girl novel, I don't think. I think this is, because, those are short too. I think this is more of a book that is talking about girls outside of America. Let's see, there's one more book in there. And I didn't find much for my little guy. So I'm definitely going to have to search other library sales for him for Christmas, books for Christmas. By the way, this is all this except for the Anne Frank book probably, and the one for myself. I'm going to give them for Christmas. And then this is The Missing Chums. It is a Hardy Boys book by Franklin W. Dixon, but I think that those were probably kind of like Nancy Drew, and they had a common author name, and they were ghostwriters. So let me know if you guys know whether that is true or not, or if it was really a guy named Franklin W. Dixon writing all these. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got at the library sale. That's the only time you'll ever see me doing a book haul, is if I've gone to a library sale or some type of thrift place and got things for cheap. And I hope you guys are having a great September so far, and read a lot. Bye-bye.